Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour. It's more like a movie of my latest journal. It is called Autumn Splendor, and everything that I used in here, except the lace and ribbons and eyelets, are from Polka Art Studios, and I'll put a link to her store and all the different sets that I used to make this journal. It does measure 9 by 6 and it has a 4.5-inch spine. I've got on the front, this is some faux burlap. It is wired, so if it gets crinkled, you can just fluff it back out. Got some orange chiffon ribbon, some harvest ribbon. I've got some beautiful gold lace along the side there. And right here we have one of her mini loaded tags I put on the front for decoration. It's got a little card that pulls out, got a little butterfly, some sari silk for a little tie. And down here we've got a cute little fox with his pumpkin, little journaling card, little acorn, some pretty little leaves, little pumpkin pocket there. And this one, not only are the pages interactive, the elements in the pages are interactive. I've got some very autumn fibers here. And if you don't like fibers, I make everything where they're held on by a little jump pin here, and you can just remove it if you want. There's this side. It is a chunky one. I think that's all I make nowadays. It is held together, the closure, with a bright orange chiffon, and I have finished the ends so that they thread through the grommets really easy. And it is a jump ring journal, and like I said, super chunky. This is a beautiful autumn poem by Elizabeth Browning. Got a little dangle here with some more fibers, little butterfly, and again, it is removable. We've got some gold chiffon ribbon as its closure. We've got a little flip here. We've got these beautiful cards in here. These are her autumn harvest labels. And I believe this is from the autumn scraps. All kinds of little poems and everything. It's just gorgeous. And all the pockets I make, as usual, finish the image underneath. And all the cards are backed with another layer of cardstock, so they won't bend on you over time. We've got to pull out from the top, another beautiful poem. It's got a little dangle, a little mason jar, a little leaf. And it flips open, made a little pocket here. Beautiful clock. There's an old barn with fall leaves growing around. And this one is, I believe, her autumn scraps also. And on this flip here, big pocket. And I love these little guys. I'll show you how they work. There's a little journaling spot underneath, and the pocket is the same that's underneath. Let me move this out of the way a minute and show you this little guy, how they work. I put several in here. These are her spinner cards, and you just turn them. And this one says, crisp air, clear mind, fall softly, rise strong, your season to shine, and let the season guide you. And then it is stuffed with all these cute little elements. These are just little embellishments that I put on. They're also in the kit. Here she is with her camera taking pictures of all the pretty fall leaves. Little bingo card with a leaf. Just fits back down in here. And then it opens up. Big side bend here, and I've got some fabric leaves that I put on here as embellishments. You can see it finishes. And we've got a big card here. And I made it open, so you've got a little tiny tall notebook. It's got double-sided pages in it for your writing. In here, and this is just a beautiful autumn poem. And this one is from John Keats. And then over here, big acetate belly band. You can see that it completes the beautiful image of the window. Another poem, Autumn Song. I don't think I did this little guy here. Got another little pocket. Did I show you this? I think I did. Yes, I did. And it just folds up, little dangles. On this side, this is some bright orange like was on the front. We've got a little flip up here. Little card pulls out. We've got a little basket full of apples, little acorns. I love dangles. I think they just add so much. But like I said, if you don't like them, all you have to do is just undo that little jump pin. Swings open. Big pocket here. Another poem by Helen Hunt Jackson about September. It's got to pull out from the top. Library card. Little birdhouse. Autumn flowers. And it swings open this way. I think I'm still on camera. Hope so. Made a little belly band here, and it completes the image. There's another one of the little labels, the harvest labels. Another little poem by John Keats. And on this side, we have 3 little pockets. These tiny little cards, little journaling card. Little file folder. And this is tied with some, what do they call it? Raffia. And here in this little pocket, this is some twine. And then down here, notes from a gentle autumn, beautiful field with hay bales. Swings open. This is one of her mini loaded tags that I put here. Just pull it out. The little card has its own little pocket. It's little dangles. Got all these cute little things. Hello Fall. Little bingo card. Another pretty leaf. Little journaling card. And the embellishments from the Fussy Cuts. If you like fall colors, I think every one of them is in here. It just fits right back in there. Then we've got a big belly band. I put some acetate over the clock face, and we've got a little hand that turns. Got a little key down here. These big cards. Another beautiful poem, picture. And then on this side, This is gold chiffon ribbon. We've got a flip here. Oops. This guy got wrinkled. I'll have to press him out. Another one of her little labels, and I've got some little orange brads here with a little pumpkin tied on with some twine. He's got a little journaling card that pulls out. Card with the bee on it. And as you can see, the slits here, they're all pockets. More little journaling cards, little butterfly. Up here, another journaling card. It's pretty flowers. Lots of places to journal. Pulls out here, another little card, fuzzy cut little birdhouse there. And then out of the tip top, this beautiful card. This is from our Autumn Splendor. Pretty leaf, journaling on the back. There's just tons of writing places in this one. Let me get them all back where they're supposed to. And he swings open this way. Nice big journaling spot there. I have a little flip here. It's a little booklet. Little pages turn up. We've got some crocheted lace here and behind the little film strip. It's these little guys, little butterfly, little mason jar, cute little envelope with a little poem on the front. And behind the pocket, we've got all of these. Places to journal that nobody knows about but you. Then up here, this one pulls out the top. I love all of the colors there. It's beautiful. It has a card that pulls out. Beautiful house, old country house. Sunflowers growing all around. Little faux envelope up there with a letter in it. Sometimes easier to go through the back. Little pocket here with autumn leaf and a little bee. Some more labels. Hot cocoa, mulled wine. Got on this little flip up here, cut out a little tuck spot there for these little guys. Little letter, little harvest, some pumpkins. He flips up. Big pocket here, so when you remove the cards, you can see the lady sitting in all the flowers, the fall flowers and the leaves. Big journaling cards. It swings open, some more fibers. And this is a beautiful caramel brown chiffon that I just tied in a knot. There we go. We've got a flip here, angled pocket, another little poem, cranberry relish, beautiful boots filled with sunflowers, pull out from the top. There's a lady writing in her journal and sitting in the sunflowers. And it opens up, little pocket here. Beautiful feather. Then over here we have a flip and another one of her elements that I've got. I've got a little envelope here. Little lantern and some wheat. Goes in its little pocket there. And lots of little butterflies. The wings are all loose. Arch up there, and you reach under here and you've got a beautiful card. And I put one of her little labels there. Little flip. And the little guy's even got his own little card in it. Some hot apple cider. You open it up, little envelope here that holds this little mason jar. Some fussy cuts. Secretly slides back in there. And up here we have a big journaling card. Sunflower love, little dangles, pumpkins, wheat. And it swings open. Little band here. Little pocket. Got all of these cards in it. The little loaded envelope, all the embellishments on the front. Pretty card there, sunflowers. Journaling card. Even in here. Another little journaling card with some pretty boots. Some more of that apple spice with some cinnamon sticks. The journaling card. Get them all back in here. It's loaded, ladies. And then here, this is elastic, yellow cord there with little eyelets. And the little jar swings up and down like so. So you can really stick a lot of your personal items in there. There's lots of space. It's another beautiful poem. There's an old oak tree bench underneath. And we did this side, I believe. Yes. There's so much of it I confused myself. On this side, gold ribbon. We've got an old rusted paper clip I made. We've got the little flips that go like this. I put another one of the fabric leaves. Little butterfly here with its wings loose. And it opens up. Little pocket. We got these little wee guys. A little lantern and some wheat behind the crate of pumpkins. Some more of her bottom labels. Caramel apples, my favorite, love them, and candied apples. And behind it I've just glued some leaves and a little bee. And behind the little pocket we've got these. Palette with all the autumn colors. I just absolutely love this paper. I couldn't stop. Matter of fact, couldn't stop. I made one more complete page because I couldn't stop and I couldn't get it in the journal. So I'm including it as a gift with the journal. close this back. You've got a little lace along there. And just put the old rusty paper clip. And it swings open this way. Got a card. Some more of the fabric leaves. Nice journaling spot. Behind it, there's this card. Some tea. And again behind, there's another one. Beautiful sunflowers, the birds, little pumpkin on the top. And on this side, this is one of her bee hidden paper clips. Right in here, just you can fit it over the top of any page you wanted. And it is double-sided. And it's got its own little card. Little bee there. Little acetate window. And you flip it over, you've got, and all this comes in a set. These little guys, they are so cute. I think I made 2 for this journal. And we've got this little card with its own little dangle there of a bee. Labels. It's a jar of honey. And it's a little poem there. Open it up, the little file folder. We've got the lady walking through the trees there. Some more of the labels. And you put the little card back on and he holds it shut. Here I've just cut out some burlap and put on the bottom. And it swings open. We've got a pocket here. Little butterflies. It's little pumpkin spice season. And up here, this is the other side of the hidden paper clip that you saw there. Here I've cut out the image underneath and I've made a card. You can see the wagon wheels there. I'll scoot this up again so you can see. Got a little flip here and a little flip here. And again, my favorite paper. I just absolutely love that paper. It's got a little pull out, some little dangles. And then up here, this little guy, he's got his own little pull out, little book, little letter filled with sunflowers. And he opens up into a little notebook, and there are double-sided pages. I think there's 10 in this one, 8 or 10. Just beautiful papers that come in the sets that I used. And it just fits right back in the pocket. Where I was there. I think I'm all right now. And it flips open. Another dangle with the fibers on it. And we've got a flip going this way. And I made another spinner card. And behind the little pumpkin here, we've got some glasses and a letter. And then this little spinner card is a sunflower. I put a little butterfly on it. Its little wings stick out. It says, "So love daily. Every leaf tells a story. Change is beautiful. And let your colors shine." Then inside the little pocket, these little guys. So cute. She's sitting there with her big sweater on. Those are just some of the fussy cuts I embellished with. And on the spinner card, everything you see here comes with it. So it's absolute complete. And I couldn't stop making them. Bring it back down, see if I'm back where you can tell what I'm doing. Over here we've got a little pocket, and I've cut around all the little images there. Let's see if I can get a piece of paper so you can see how I cut them out there. Another one of the little mini loaded tags. We've got a little butterfly, little pumpkin. Inside him we've got some beautiful flowers. And everything in the journal has been distressed ink. Give it that warm, cozy feeling. There's a little lady. There's a little Western Union card. Then I embellished it behind with a leaf, little adventure. And he's got a little pull out from the top. But she really got creative when she designed these little pieces. There's the back. And we've got some more of the fabric leaves. And we got some more of the labels. Sweet apple cider vinegar, sweet corn, pumpkin latte. And on this little flip, I've got another one of the little mini loaded tags. Little pumpkins. The pumpkin's got a little button on the top, little acorn. Here's our little fox and a leaf. Well, I just can't hold on to anything. You have those days, call them dropsy days. And from the top, let's get a little pull out. Got a little card here, a little dangle of a butterfly. There's a little films. And he flips open. We've got another one of the layered pockets for all these cards. There's another beautiful poem. Little leaf on the top. There's a vase of sunflowers, pretty candle. It's got a little butterfly. And here, cute little doggy with a scarf. Beautiful sheet music. And butterflies with a little bee on the top. And then I fussy cut out the little acorns there. Then here we've got a flip up from the top, and it is removable. You can see the little children sitting there on the park bench, and they are what's underneath the image. And the little card I made, it's got a flip from the top, little pocket. All these cards on it. Pretty little butterfly. Some more of the labels. Some hot cocoa, maple syrup. And it's got a pull out from the bottom. Beautiful truck loaded with giant sunflowers. Little harvest gold ribbon, little butterfly, little note card. And he swings open. And we have a little, you don't need that little paper scrap there. Acetate attracts everything. Made a little acetate window there. See the beautiful image underneath. We've got a pumpkin and a little leaf tied with some baker's twine. And we've got some more double-sided pages to journal on. And again, I believe there's 8 or 10. And this is double cardstock, so you can actually, it's strong enough for you to write on. Push it back. And we'll go back over here. And on this side, I cut out some of her little hinges to hold the little label, and I made a little pocket out of it. Little butterfly on the top. And it opens up. Nice journaling spot there. There's these cards. And to pull out from the top, nice journaling card, big B on it. There she is reading her book. And it swings open. Hope I'm still in focus here. I cut out one of the autumn scraps to make a pocket. Put a little letter and a little feather there. These little journaling cards, they each have their own little autumn leaf glued on. And back here's a cute little kitty on the books. And then here on this flip, I've made 3 pockets, and they do complete the image. And I've got the fabric autumn leaves there, and the pockets complete the image that's underneath, and this pocket completes it. A little saying for autumn, some little journaling scraps, and a little pull out, another little journaling card. To complete the image. This is a good spot to show you the eyelets that are in each one, and the big jump rings that hold it to the raised spine. Little journaling card, another little saying. Pull up from the side again, and you can see here how the pocket completes the brick fence there, or wall. This little guy. There's a hot stamp, wax stamps, and under this little pocket, there's the bottom of the tree. Got a beautiful walkway. Little scraps. You call them scraps, they're so cute. And it opens up. Oops, forgot one thing. We've got a pull out from the side. There's a pretty owl. Some more of the little tags. There's the back. And you can hide other stuff in this pocket. Here we've got an angled pocket. I put a little butterfly, and his little wings are loose. Beautiful pin. Harvest fresh relish. Beautiful old house there. Up here, another angled pocket, and we've got the little book with its little pages are loose for some more of the labels. Pumpkins, autumn spice, granola, little writing card. And over here I took the image, and this is a file folder, and I just made another copy and cut around it to make a little tuck spot. Sweet corn. I love the way she let the corn husk come off the side. She did that on quite a few of the cards. It just adds that certain something to it. And then it's got a pull out here. And these are the file folders. All I did was resize them. I downsized them. And they open up, and you get teeny tiny pages to write on. All double-sided. Little gold clip. And same with this one. All kinds of little pages. Then this flips down. Big belly band to hold these cards. And it completes the image also. First, another poem. There's our kitty cat again on the books. And it swings open. Last section, ladies. Hang in there. This is gold ribbon. It's got a little card on a card on a card. Take them out and show you. The first one has a little angled pocket. It's a little poem. Berry jam. And then out of the side of this card is another card. Little dangles, Legend of the Fall. That's the name of one of the journal sets I used for the poems. And again, we have a pull-out. Beautiful flowers, little dangle of an inkwell. And on the top, pulled out another one of the beautiful palettes of ink. Some little books. And then this one has a pull-out on the top. Beautiful leaves. A little letter. And it opens this way. Got some more of the little hinges there. Another fabric leaf. I fussy cut out the acorns there. I've got a little jar. It's tied with some orange baker's twine. Let me move over just a tad there. And this card, I've just put some. It was a journal card, and I fussy cut out the jar with the sunflowers, says pine cones, and I've got some ink, tea stained gauze on the top of it. And out of the top, there's a whole stack of cozy sweaters. It's right back in there. And it swings open to expose a little journaling spot there for you. Then on this side, big flip, big pocket. Hope you can see it here. Take all this out, then you can. I made another one of the little hidden paper clips. It's all pretty cut out around the sunflowers. Here's another one of our cute little hidden paper clips, little journaling cards, little bees. And out of the top, let's go this way. There's a little bee charm there, little bee on it. There's another acetate window. And I put a little bee here and a little jar with a bee in it. And here, what I did was I took the spinner cards, you saw the large ones, and I just reduced it to make a tiny one so it would fit in the pocket. And it's got the cute little sayings again: find joy in the little things, collect beautiful moments, plant hope, watch it grow. And this one says turn a new leaf. Flips down like so. In the little pocket behind the spinner wheel. Got these little cards. Oops, forgot our cute little leaf there. And the card pulls out the top, a little journaling card. And it flips down, little pocket here. One of the pretty pumpkins, one of the autumn labels, little plaid pumpkin on the top there, and there she is drinking her latte with some beautiful butterflies at the bottom. Right back under here, and we open it up, cut out one of the poems, and all I did was cut up the card that is underneath so that it completes. So you have a pocket here, and you've got a pocket there where I cut around the old wooden bench. Here I put some buttons on the card. And we've got pumpkins. Hello, Autumn. I love this card. All the little, how it hangs over the side there. There's the little kitty. If I had the kitty, gotta have the little doggies. And there's a beautiful house with all the autumn leaves turning around the doorway. Put our hidden paper clip back on. And over here, I made a big acetate window, and you just turn the little leaf here. It's gold and it's got some beautiful metallic orange on it. And the big window opens up for these cards. See the beautiful window back there. And the window just keeps them nice and tucked in there. Little guy I had in here also, and I just put some of the fabric leaves, just larger ones, on it. And back here is your actual journal. It's a rose gold clip, and it's tied with some yellow twine, and you have 60 writing surfaces. They're all double-sided. Am I in camera? I hope so. And it's just the beautiful pages, let's get up here, that I've used throughout. But you can find the center, and since I tied it with twine, you can slide whatever you have underneath there, some more pages, whatever you like, some little memento you have. And another beautiful poem on the back. I know it was a long one, crafters, journal lovers. Thank you for hanging in there. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.